Parliament is totally dysfunctional. It's been taken over by hyper-partisan parties of all stripes, attempting to push themselves into competitive positions for the upcoming general election 3 years away from now. They are competing against each other. They have this mentality that they must win power. They have completely forgotten about the public interest. They've forgotten about the work that has to be done on a day-by-day basis to ensure that the best interests of the Canadian public are looked after. Mr. Harper claims that he has a strong, stable majority in Parliament, but in fact he represents only 25% of the population. The Green Party sees this state of affairs as deeply undemocratic, and we have an open offer to other opposition parties to engage in cooperative agreements to ensure that in any election that occurs, that we will be able to stand up in a united way against such a force. The difference, the two Green MPs with two independent voices would be enormous. If the electorate in Victoria voted for any of the other parties, they would be voting in a backbencher who would be subject to party discipline, who would not have a direct relationship with the voters of Victoria. They would have to vet all their statements and all their votes with the central authorities within their party before actually engaging in representation of their constituents. If there's 101 NDP members instead of 100 in Parliament today, tomorrow, then that's not going to have an impact on our political life. If in fact there's two Green members of Parliament, people will take notice. People will recognize that there has been a shift in politics within Canada. This by-election is a historic opportunity to change politics in Canada. It's a one chance that we have, a single chance to get a Green Party member elected who will represent a new way of doing politics. It will represent a return to democracy. We will stop the partisan fighting. We will return to civility. We will ensure that Parliament addresses the important issues, national and international, that define our current situation.